Hello everybody, I'm here for day 9 of index card a day. I'm going to start my timer. I have a 3x5 index card. I have various things out here. I want to try what I did yesterday was trying to wipe away with the baby wipe some of the acrylic paint. And what I forgot is that I need to put down a dry layer, a layer, and then dry it, and then put more on top of it. So I've got 3 paints here. I've got marine. These are Dina Wakley marine, magenta, and heather. So I'm going to put down first this marine color. It's kind of thick, but it's spreading okay, I think. Okay, so now I need to dry this. This is the part I forgot. The thing about acrylic paint is it dries pretty quickly, so that's pretty dry now. So now I'm going to put down this, let me wipe this off before I do that. I'm going to put down the magenta on top of it. The magenta is more transparent than, and I don't know whether that's, maybe that's just because I wipe my applicator with the baby wipe. I want to get just a little bit more of it here. Oh, now I've got some of the heather too, which is okay. All right, so I've got that down. Now I'm going to take my stencil and lay it on top, take my baby wipe and wipe away the acrylic. And you see now this is what it's supposed to do. That's what I intended to do, was to bring it back to the marine color. Let me turn this over and do a little more wiping. Okay, now I'll take that up, and this is what I had intended to do yesterday. Now you can see the marine color through the pink. All right, so now I'm going to make some marks with my graphite stick. And I'm going to make some marks with the pencil. I believe this is a number 2 pencil. Yeah, 2HB. Just a regular pencil. Okay, now I'm going to put down this piece of collage paper, which I should have run through my sticker maker, and I'm going to do that now. It's very simple, just push it through. The downside of it is, I mean, you really ought to do more than one piece because you waste the tape on both ends if you don't do more than one piece. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down here. I've got a stamp on this stamp block, and I'm gonna use my stamp pad that I've been using throughout, and I'm gonna stamp it, doesn't matter where, but and maybe a couple of places. Okay, what else do I want to do? I've got a piece of tape here. My drywall tape. I'm going to put down here, and then this is what I intended to use the heather for, and I'm not sure if I've got enough left. Get a little bit more. When you put the paint, acrylic paint down over top of it, it just accentuates the pattern and the texture of the drywall tape. Okay, so that's done. Let's see, what else? I've got my stitchy bit here, which I'm going to put down with my 3-in-1 tape. I'm not tape, but glue, and the top is glued to the top. There we go. Comes out in big globs, and then you pull it away and you've got strings, kind of like using a glue gun. You get strings with a glue gun too. Alright, so now I'm gonna figure out where I want to put it and I've got a piece of sari ribbon that's that I dyed. It was white, it was black and white, and I dyed it to with coffee. So that's down, and then I have my words, which are, it's pay attention, and it's kind of a heavyweight paper, the craft paper that I attached it to, so I'm gonna use the 3-in-1 for this as well. And put this down over here. Get a bit of glue on my finger. What else do I want to do? Maybe some white splatters. I've got this Dr. P.H. Martin Bleed Proof White. This is my favorite. It's a more like a gouache. I guess it is, probably is a gouache, which I did not try to open this before. Let me see if I can find that. You need a gripper in your studio for sure. What kind of brush? Don't have a fan brush, but I do have kind of a thick brush. So I'm going to put some water in this top here and get some of the wash out, because you got to thin it out a little bit to do the splatters. Top back on this. Adding the water I have in the top is not going to hurt this. It will actually kind of, if it's drying up, you could put the you can put water in it to liquefy it even more. So I'm just going to dry it. I don't know how much time I got left. 29 seconds. We're down to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there we are, or here we are, with day 9 of Index Card a Day. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again tomorrow.